Good morning. I'm very delighted to be invited. Thanks a lot. When in 2013 my child was diagnosed with a disease, we, people who had never encountered such a problem in our lives, refused to believe it. But when we came to the doctor, the first words of the doctor said, he assured us that this can be cured and treated. And we were told right away of the course of treatment, and for us, that was very, very important. Personally, for me and my family, the opinion of the doctor was very important, as well as their guides and hints. And of course, we went to the internet search, but we just managed to find some minimal information to understand what kind of a disease our child had and what are the possible risks, while all the other explanations were given by the treating physicians. And we were explained what will be at the start, what will be at the stage of transplantation, what will happen afterwards, and how we should behave. Then the doctors at the clinic answered all of our questions, and both then and now, we have been absolutely confident that doctors are responsible for the outcome in our child. And our major task will to be very compliant to the recommendations that they've given us. Then I felt it very important that between me as a parent and my family and the doctors that we encountered in our life, there had always been very friendly relations, and I felt that doctors were not indifferent to what is happening to my child and my family. I believe that the doctor should be very strict and very accurate, sticking to the guidelines and so on. If parents do not follow the guidance of the physician, there will be no good response. Many parents, when they are in difficulty because their child is not well, would not always listen to what the doctor says, and therefore the doctor should have some features of a psychologist. I know that there was a Syrian physician who lived in the 13th century, and he used to say that there is a triangle: the doctor, the patient, and the disease. If the disease on the patient's side, the physician would be alone and he would hardly cope with it. If the patient is on the side of the physician, then the two of them would cope with greater success with the disease. It's important that the doctor should ask all of our questions. Actually, I made a list of my questions, and at first opportunity, I would put those questions to the doctor who worked with us. And the doctor was very, very patient answering all of my questions. All the recommendations given by the doctor are important, and the doctor should be in contact with the parents. For example, I have the telephone number of the doctor who is always ready to answer the questions, not only of my own, but of the other members of the family. For example, one time the doctor told us, "You'd better go on a holiday, you and your husband. I'll be in contact with the grandparents." And indeed, we took this chance, and the doctor always was in contact with our parents. I understood that somehow I was lucky because all the doctors that I had been in contact with have not been indifferent, and I knew they would help us. Now I can say that many things that in normal life would be very bad are part of real life. You should know how to accept them. That's all. For example, when on therapy, my child smiled a lot. You are to believe in your future, you are to believe in God, and you are to believe in your physician. When I talked to the transplantation specialist, I told, you see, in our situation, everything will be fine. And now 2 years have passed after the transplantation, and it was well at that time, and hopefully it will continue like this forever. Indeed, sometimes we are on the verge of despair. Indeed, this quite often happens when there is a serious medical issue. But when you physicians are desperate, please recall me and my family. That will be a story of success for you. Quite inspiring. То есть,
doctor should have the feature as a psychologist too. So how to talk to the families and questions. Doctors should be looking for patients. For the patients, listen to their questions and answer them, and also in full contact with them, with families, so the family feels safe. Whenever they need the doctors, they are there. So that's the roughly the summary of it. So I will hand it to Patrick, the survivors. We'll talk about it. So how do you want to lead? It's up to your team. The floor is yours.
First of all, thank you so much for giving us the opportunities to speak to you guys here. And let me introduce myself. I'm Patrick from Hong Kong. I'm an osteosarcoma survivor. I survived cancers for like 15 years. So it is a great honor to be here to see all the other survivors from Asia, and also to have the chance to thank all the professional medical teams to giving us the second chance to live. So thank you very much. And next to me, we have Saskia from Indonesia. She survived leukemia. And Marina from Lebanon, and she had a brain tumor. And actually, we have 3 more survivors. Can I invite them to be on stage with us as well? We have Dea from Russia.
Please.
Vitaly from Russia as well. And also Dami from Korea.
And one more at the back, Galina's son. Please, at the back, at the 3rd row. Please.
Ink from Thailand, are you here? Okay, there's a man. Valentine.
Come on in, don't go.
Valentine.
We asked for you. We asked for you. Come on down. He is also from Moscow, Russia. So we have survivors from Yakutsk in the Siberian, of the two survivors over there.
Yes, we are so lucky to be gathered here to share our thoughts, to exchange our ideas, how to move on and how to organize survivors program to the others. And actually, during the conference, we had chances to discuss about the needs and concerns that we have at the moment, and we have a message for all of you guys. So I, Saskia, and Marina will do the speech with you, to you. Here it is. The completion of treatment is not really the end of battling childhood cancer. It is just the beginning of new challenges and diverse difficulties which keep us from living happy, meaningful, and fruitful lives. Therefore, the survivors of Asia ask you to inform and educate parents, survivors, medical professionals, and the community about late effects and how it impacts the lives of survivors.
We also urge you to work with us in breaking in misconceptions and false beliefs about childhood cancer. At times, we feel people look at us as if we are not normal, as if we are not capable, and as if we are not part of the community. We are currently experiencing discrimination in employment, getting insurance coverage, and opportunities for advanced education and training. We need your help to advocate for reforms and change in laws so we can fully and freely be who we are and become the best we can be.
We believe that we believe that as survivors having conquered childhood cancer, we can be as strong, talented, as successful as anybody if you support us and be with us. We ask you to make available additional resources, programs, and services to help us build, grow, and maximize our skills and talents. We also ask you to create and strengthen follow-up care, clinics, and services to ensure quality health care to survivors on their lifelong journeys.
Finally, it is very, very important to note that as survivors, we do not feel alone. We encourage you to create opportunities for survivors to come together, inspiring and nurturing each other. We invite all of you to speak out and stand up for survivors. As we all know, together, united, we are stronger. Thank you so much.
They're going to give us a song, isn't it?
Yes,
Are you gonna sing for us?
we're going to sing a song for you guys, and this song was written by Saskia. So let's give her a big hand. And she believes the power of music, and she would like to pass the positive energy and pass hope and courage through a song. So here we go. Can we have 2 microphones? Do you have handheld microphone?
Hello, testing.
Thank you. Okay, everyone. Me and my friend were going to sing one of my songs. It's called "Dear You," and it tells about how much strength you have if you believe it. So I hope you guys enjoy it. This girl and she looks so sad, complaining about everything, crying over her body. Keeps staring at those beautiful girls with her eyes full of jealousy. And I bet this boy, he looks so tired, sitting alone on his wheelchair, with his mouth can't stop feeding himself. Like, how could this happen to me? Sweet girl, you should try to love yourself more. And did you, the smart and example, you really are strong, the strongest one in the world. Life is beauty when you think it
Okay, not finished yet. It's actually you can see the tenets of survivors. You know, Saskia is a singer-songwriter, and Patrick actually he writes songs too. So, and I must say that this is a CCI tradition. For the first-time survivors, they are on the stage, and wherever come to speak, they are all new on this stage. So our tradition is for all the audience, stand up, give them a big applause, please. Be strong, be together. You are our future. We all empower you to do things.
Thank you.
Please.
Thank you all.
Okay, more to speak? Okay, may I invite the speaker of this season to come up the stage? You have the privilege to take a picture with them, please. And I have a gift for you too from CCI. We have a special gift, a souvenir for all the speakers of this season. You're lucky with us. Please come out, please come out. You have the privilege of taking pictures with them.